Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, it's a lovely day. Has anything to go by? I think you should, and your day will be marvellous. Game week 16, let's get into it. Starting with Huddersfield versus Preston. Both teams lost at the weekend and both are very boring teams. Gonna definitely be Huddersfield 0, Preston 0, written all over it. Into the next one. Two teams onto the other side of the table than the first ones. Norwich versus Luton. But on the other side, but I still think they're going to draw. Norwich 1, Luton 1. Next up we have Swansea versus Reading. Both teams lost. Swansea lost 4-0. Reading lost 2-0. But Swansea are at home and they're very good at home. So I'm going to go over home advantage. Swansea 2, Reading 1. Next up is Stoke versus Rotherham, and I can see Stoke nicking this one, although both teams won at the weekend. It will be Stoke 1, Rotherham 0. Next up, West Brom versus Bristol City. West Brom had a fantastic win against Reading the other day. I think it'll be home advantage for this one. West Brom 2, Bristol City 1. Next up, Birmingham versus Burnley. Birmingham had a fantastic away win at Hull, struggling Hull, but still a good win for them. And against Burnley, who beat Swansea 4-0. I think this one will be a draw. Birmingham 2, Burnley 2. Blackpool versus Hull next. And like I said about Hull, obviously just lost to Birmingham, but Blackpool had a fantastic and very interesting game against Sheffield United last bout. It was 3-0, they were 2-0 down, they came back and they ended up with 4 red cards. Sheffield United had missed the penalty. And yeah, just that's a bedlam. I watched the 30 Adventures vlog on it and it just looked fantastic and good atmosphere as well. I think Blackpool will have this in the bag. Blackpool 2, Hull 0. Coventry versus Sheffield United next. Coventry beat Cardiff 1-0 away. And Sheffield United obviously had that 3-3 draw with Blackpool, like I said, literally like 2 minutes ago. Sheffield United are without their goalkeeper, their number 1 goalkeeper, but I don't think that will stop them from beating Coventry. I think it'll be Coventry 1, Sheffield United 3. QPR versus Cardiff next, and QPR may have lost 3-1 to Luton. Cardiff had lost to Coventry. I don't see why they wouldn't win this time, QPR at least. I think it'll be QPR 1, Cardiff 0. Wigan versus Millwall next, and Wigan did get a bit unlucky against us in the first half. They played really well. Charlie White had that good goal, like I said, really good to see him come back, but it was really good for us to get the 3 points, of course. So everything is happy there. Well, Wigan aren't happy, but Charlie White got a goal and we won, so we're happy at least. And I think they'll win this one. I think Wigan will win 2-1. Millwall versus Watford next, and Watford beat Norwich 2-1, and I think they'll do the same to Millwall. Millwall 1, Watford 2. And lastly, Blackburn versus Sunderland, and if we start the team that we had in the second half against Wigan with the same formation, I can see us beating Blackburn, because we really did really well in that second half. We played amazing, we had loads of chances. It could have easily been 3 or 4-1. If we start the team that started against Wigan, I believe it will be 1-0. So there are 2 little stories there, because it really does depend on our lineup of the day, who starts, who plays, what the formation is. I think 5 at the back we do really well, and Clark is just fantastic. Patrick Roberts had some great runs down the wing as well, so again, if he starts, amazing, and if they play in the same position, brilliant. But the team that we had in that second half, Ahmed Diallo was a really good player, and I think he should start. We could beat Blackburn 1-0. So my prediction will be 2 predictions this week, because honestly, if we start, like I said, the team we had against Wigan, it would be Blackburn 1, Sunderland 1, or we might even lose. But if we have that team that was there in the second half with the same fight, same passion, same commitment, same energy, same communication, amazing, I believe it could be Blackburn 0, Sunderland 1. All right, and I'll go with that one as my main prediction. Blackburn 0, Sunderland 1, because I don't see why Tony Mowbray wouldn't start that team against Blackburn, as they did so well against Wigan. Hope everyone have a good day. I'll see you very soon. And fuck the Mags.